Awesome.
Yes,
hey,
we can. Fire away.
Awesome. Hey, Errol, quick question. I think all of us know about the accident, kind of what occurred. In some way, was that a real wake up call for you, and kind of what you needed to do in and out of the ring? I mean, how did that kind of affect you moving forward after you had the accident and everything that happened?
It really didn't do nothing, but just made me more focused, made me hungrier, and gave me the same hunger that I had, before I won the world title. So it just made me more focused, more hungry, make sure I kept my weight down, and basically before I was probably coming to camp, when it was just a training camp and I had a fight lined up. But now I'm actually, training year round and making it a priority more than just, okay, I got to fight now, I got to start training. Now I'm training ahead of time instead of just waiting till the last minute.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
All right. Thanks, Ben. Our next question will come from Carlos Toro. Carlos, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hi, gentlemen. Thanks so much for taking time to talk to us. First question to Errol, obviously, you're back in the fold, you're training and everything, but how did it feel just getting into that first sparring session, that first gym session after the accident and preparing for the fight? How did it feel to you just kind of getting back into the fold, physically and mentally?
At first, the first time I sparred, it felt kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, it felt real weird. But after probably like the third or fourth, sparring session, everything was just clicking, and now I'm sharp as a tack now. So, everything's back to normal. I feel like I wouldn't have no ring rust at all come December 5th.
Quick, Derek, how has Errol looked so far in this training camp, kind of after that initial phase where he was just trying to just get back into the rhythm of things?
Well, even when he was getting back to the rhythm and finding himself in the ring, he still was looking good. But I think it was the level of comfort that came in that made the difference. I mean, so it's like he still looked good from the first day spar to each day after that. But when you get more comfortable with just being back in the ring, being back home or whatever, it's you can see a difference. It looked amazing. It looked good. Everybody will see on December 5th who he really is.
One quick question to Danny. Danny, I know Angel was talking about the fact that, bringing in world judges and not local judges. And you've had the two very close losses on the scorecards to Sean Porter and to Keith Thurman. Do you kind of look at this fight against Errol and believe that there is a sense of urgency or more pressure to kind of take the fight out of the judges' hands, even, with trying to bring in different judges to try to make the fight as fair as possible? Do you feel like a knockout is more of a priority this time around?
My job is to fight. At the end of the day, my job is to fight. I can't go in there and worry about judges. The judges are going to do what they do. They're going to score the fight. My job is to put 110% in the gym and know that when I go in there come fight night, I'll be ready. That's my job. My job is to fight and win rounds and win fights. The judges are not on my mind. I can't worry about that. That's just a distraction. So at the end of the day, I'm worried about Danny Garcia being ready and going in there handling my business, and that's the only thing I know how to do.
Thanks, gentlemen. Best of luck to the both of you come fight night.
All right. Thanks, Carlos. Our next question will come from Marcos Villegas. Marcos, please unmute yourself and you can ask away.
Hello, Danny. Hello, Angel, Derek, and Errol. Hope you guys have all been well. I'm going to ask both Errol and Danny this question. And Danny, you could answer first. When you look at this matchup, honestly, why do you feel you can win this? What do you see there in your own game that will give you the decision or the knockout win in this fight? And that same question goes to Errol.
I feel like I'm a great fighter. I'm a great fighter, and I've been in these type of fights before. These type of fights motivate me. I know what I'm built of. I know what I'm built of. As long as I give 100% in the gym and stay mentally and physically ready, I know no one can beat me. And when Danny Garcia is focused like that, I know he's a dangerous man. And I believe I can beat anybody in the sport.
Errol, can I get your thoughts as to why you think you will win this fight, or that something that you possess that you feel that Danny won't be able to handle the night of the fight?
I just feel like I'm the champ, and at the end of the day, I'm just a fighting motherfucker. It doesn't matter if it's inside or outside. I can just fight. So I just feel like if it gets down to the wire, and we gotta lock it up, I feel like I'm gonna come out on top because I know how to dig down deep and I know how to just fight.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, Marcos. Our next question is going to come from John Cudney. John, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hey, guys. So this is a question first for Errol and Derek. The country's been going through a long series of lockdowns. COVID-19 has been awful. Just wondering what it means to you guys to fight in front of a live crowd at Cowboy Stadium for this fight.
To me, it means, it means everything. Just fighting at home and, everything that everybody's been going through right now. And, I just wish everybody that's going to come out, be safe, wear your mask, follow the social distancing protocols and things like that. And I feel like it'll be a smooth night.
For me, I think that it's great just to come home and fight at home and be at home and fight a great fighter like this. And put on a great performance is amazing, because I think that it only builds your legend, it only builds your stock, and to be able to perform at home in front of a live audience is very difficult to do. But at the same time, as for other people who are difficult for them, because Errol's been able to perform and do well in front of the audience, and we love that. So we love the energy, we love everything that the city brings us from people from all over the world. To everybody in Dallas, we love the energy.
Thank you. My first question is for Errol. When you're a fight fan as well as a fighter, when you look at a fighter like Danny, do you learn more from his wins or do you learn more about him from his losses?
I mean, definitely learn more from the wins. I mean, like I said, he has a lot of great wins, like great victories, and you learn a lot from just different fights. Some losses and some wins. Maybe the key shot for the fight. Well, you learn from other fights in the past too, like him, Lamar Peterson, and things like that. So, I mean, I don't really have to watch those fights because I'm a student of the game. I'm a fan of the sport. So that's all I do anyway is watch boxing. So I didn't watch Danny Garcia fight plenty of time.
Okay, thank you. And Danny, a question for you. Angel mentioned earlier that he thought Mikey Garcia ran the whole fight against Spence. When you look at Spence in that fight, what do you think he was most effective at and what he did well in that fight?
I feel like he was the bigger, better man that night. I felt like, Mikey has great skill, but I think the size difference, and he just let his hands go, and Mikey didn't have an answer. So Mikey kind of froze. And he just won every round, just by letting his hands go. Mikey didn't take no risk, but Mikey did some good things in there. He held his ground well. He landed some good counter punches, and those are things that I'm taking into consideration, for this camp.
Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck to both of you.
I bear witness there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.